We ready? Let's walk.
These people are setting out to search a Southlake park.
So we're going this way.
We are following two teams of volunteers. They are among several here taking part in an exercise.
Make sure you cover those trees, that brushy area, please.
They have been told that there are missing campers out here.
So they're going to go out there, do a grid search of a large geographic area that they don't have the best maps for.
It does not take long for the teams to encounter challenges.
Watch your step, the terrain's getting a little awkward.
The terrain is rough. And take a look at what's in some of that brush.
Very large thorns.
Adding to the challenge, there are a lot of places someone stranded might look for shelter.
Nope, it's clear.
My nightmare is we pass it by and don't find it, you know what I mean?
All of these volunteers are trained members of CERT, the Community Emergency Response Team.
It's a national program by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the city of Irving has actually had it for the past few years.
Steve's got the far end. Let's get in between Steve and the road.
Although this day is all about practice, there is a very real reason behind this specific training scenario.
Welcome and thank you for your time on a Saturday.
Earlier in the day, the volunteers learned all about it.
This is drawing on the lessons learned from what happened in Rowlett when the CERT teams responded.
December 26, 2015. Devastating tornadoes hit Rowlett and Garland. Some emergency responders were overwhelmed, so those agencies looked to trained CERT teams to help.
Some CERT members were involved in that. They actually went out and did damage assessments for the city of Rowlett. They actually went out and did a survey of the different houses.
We had almost 300 volunteers there from over 20 CERT programs across the region. It was just eye-opening to the opportunities for what we could do, but we haven't been practicing that way.
It was an eye-opener to the opportunities to work together and be better prepared to intervene.
This exercise is meant to help change that. Irving, Southlake, Plano, Arlington, and Northlake College are involved in this exercise.
Certain teams like Southlake and Irving partner quite a bit. Our CERT programs align very nicely, but I haven't partnered with Plano before. I haven't partnered with Arlington before, and so this was an opportunity to just get better at working together.
We also interconnect, something happens where we have that area where we need help from different cities. We know the people now.
So we know them, we know what their patterns are, so we can communicate well.
It kind of breaks down those barriers ahead of time, and so you have that working relationship ahead of time.
Oh, got a body! Got a body!
Back out in the park, the long searches are coming to an end. Both teams we followed found their victims, which are represented by mannequins.
We're with the Irving CERT team. We're here to help you. Can you hear me?
Cards on those mannequins describe the injuries.
When you open her eyes, one eye is large and fixed.
Using that information, the team members have to decide how to respond.
Legs burned and blistered, severe pain.
They get the victim ready to go for further treatment. Every step is a test of their training.
We're just going to clean off your wounds real quick, and then we're going to get you to medical help.
Everything's going to be just all right. We're here to help.
It's always important to keep CERT members going and, learning.
So that when it happens in real life, we've seen it before, we've done it before. Like training for any other kind of sport or regular activity.
Woo! CERT is such a large part of the City of Irving Emergency Management Office because, in the event of a large emergency, we may need CERT members to augment city staff.
But you send your teams out because it frees up city resources.
All right, we're almost there, dude. Hang in there.
It's always important to have these people trained and already available so that we can just call them on a moment's notice.
We want to be prepared if something ever happens, like what happened in Rowlett, Rockwall, and Garland area. We want to be prepared here in Irving.
Good job.
The volunteers take in all of the lessons. The work takes time and is almost never easy.
We had swamps and
Thorns?
and little vines that grabbed your ankles.
But they are happy to know they can make a positive difference in a time of tremendous need.
It's just my way of giving back to my community.